Well, I began my career in Tallahassee following law school when I worked at the Department of Labor, and a few years later I had the opportunity to work at the Department of Insurance. And just a few months after I became employed there, Florida was hit with one of the worst hurricanes in history when Hurricane Andrew cut its swath of destruction through Miami-Dade County. I had the opportunity to work with the insurance commissioner and with the Consumer Services Office to set up programs to help provide relief to those who were struck by Hurricane Andrew. During my tenure as insurance commissioner, back-to-back seasons, 2004 and 2005, Florida was hit by a flurry of hurricanes with about $40 billion worth of damage. Every county declared a disaster area, and it really shocked the insurance industry into the recognition that they had to change the way they do business in the future. And one of those changes they made was to significantly reduce the coverage that's on a homeowner's policy. One of the big changes that was made was they increased the deductible. You know, many Florida families live paycheck to paycheck and don't save up for that necessary deductible. But fortunately, there's a new product out called StormPeace that provides coverage for consumers for things that have not traditionally covered under your policy. For instance, your deductible. And it's a parametric product which pays whether the storm makes a direct hit on your property or not. This has provided an opportunity for average consumers to get much needed relief in the aftermath of a storm when much of their damage that was done was under their deductible. StormPeace is a new product available on the market that provides consumers with insurance coverage to fill those gaps that have been historically filled by insurance companies but are no longer covered. For instance, the higher deductibles, docks, landscaping, fences, spoiled food, or even the cost of getting your family out of harm's way, which you have to pay out of pocket, which could be very expensive and not covered under your policy. So in the case of Irma last year, 100% of the policyholders were paid, and 98% of those claims were paid within 72 hours, and that money was deposited directly into their bank accounts. So they had that money when they needed it. Just by the nature of the product, the matter of fact, the StormPeace contacts the policyholders to let them know that they actually qualify to be paid under the policy terms. And so the process for filing a claim is extremely streamlined and enables the policyholder to get their money very quickly and without a lot of hassle. During a hurricane, the most important thing is protecting your family. Property can be replaced. Life is precious. But in preparation for a hurricane, I think it's important not only to annually review your homeowner's policy, but be aware of what your homeowner policy does not cover. And it's important for you to ask your agent whether or not StormPeace policy might be something that would be useful for you for the home that you own. And that goes for your business as well. It may be filling some of the gaps that your business insurance doesn't cover as well. For those of you who are interested and think that this might be appropriate for you or your family or your business, I would encourage you to go to stormpeace.com, or more importantly, talk to your insurance agent to see if this is a product that's right for you.